And he'll just take a knee. Drive will start at the 25-yard line. First down play call. How aggressive will it be? Takes the handoff, heads to the right. Breaking free at the 35. Breaks clear, end zone ahead. At the 20, inside the 10. No stopping him, takes it all the way. Touchdown, Texas State.
Oh, my, what a great play call here by the offensive coordinator. The running back received some great blocking up front and just took off with it, carving up this defense all the way to the end zone.
And the point after is good. Kickoff team is on the field. Let's see if they give the returner a chance to bring this one back. And the return starts just inside the end zone. He'll be stopped short of the 20-yard line. Good job by the coverage team. And the Trojans' offense is back out on the field. They settled for a field goal in the last possession. They're looking for the end zone, no doubt, here. He shreds the tackle. And they've got him, but there's also a flag on the play. That one hurts. Backs him up 10 yards. Big guys up front lined up. It's first down. Offense looking to throw the ball. Caught. Completion. Tackle finally made. That's a very solid gain, but not close to first down yardage yet.
Well, the quarterback has just too much time against this zone. There's not enough pressure allowing him to sit back and pick apart this zone defense.
Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. It's an out route. The catch made. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain, more than enough to pick up a first down. That completion good for a first down. The offense working with a new set of downs here. They'll run it to the right side. Tackle made after just a short gain.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound. It's really solid defense on that play.
Now it's second down here. Quarterback drops back. And they hit him just as he releases the ball. It's incomplete.
Kind of a fine line here, Chris, for me when it comes to throwing a screen pass. You don't want to throw it too early, obviously, and the defense reacts quickly and can sniff it out. And you definitely don't want to throw it too late and potentially get sacked. You've got to make sure it hits just right for this play to work.
Snags the good throw.
Well, the defense plays it pretty well. Force the quarterback to make the throw in front of you as a defense. Then you square up and make the tackle. Force them to do something special after the catch. That tactic works here. Now we've got a fourth down.
The coverage team able to bring the returner to the ground. Comes the Bobcats offense back out there. The last possession was a one-play touchdown drive on the ground. See if the offensive line can continue to create some big lanes. And just a short gain this time. They're able to get him down. Offense right to the line, playing with tempo now. They'll run it here. And it's good for a first down, the 36.
You know, offensive linemen are just a certain breed. They're always going to do their job, no matter who's back there carrying the ball. I'll tell you what. They have a little bit more confidence when the person that's carrying the ball can break off some big-time runs. That makes them block just a little bit harder, knowing what he's potentially capable of doing.
Second down play coming up for this offense. They'll switch it up here, looking to throw. And he's going to fling it deep, going for it all here. And he's got it. Touchdown, Texas State.
What a combination. This quarterback and this receiver. What I love here is the quarterback does a good job of not waiting too long. You're going to run out of room if you do. Got the ball out early enough, gave the receiver a chance to not only make the catch, but to get his feet down for that touchdown.
Extra point makes the lead 11. Getting set to kick the ball off now. Looks like he'll try to make a play with the return. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. And here comes the USC offense back on the field. Last drive stalled. They were forced to punt it away. Let's see what they can come up with this time. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Looks like he's going to run it. The freshman QB shows his toughness, picks up the first down himself.
Boy, this guy can do it all. We know what he can do with his arm, but when things aren't there, does a good job of pulling it down, knowing where the first down marker is, picking up the first down.
Offense coming to the line. They might have a chance for a couple more plays before we reach the end of the quarter. Second down, we're going to throw it. He bought some time, now lets it go. And that falls incomplete as time runs out in the quarter. A big play here after the break. Offense trying to convert here on third down. Dropping back, they're going to throw for the first down. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. Tackle, but first down.
Boy, another positive game for this offense, and this quarterback continues to show how dangerous he is when he has time to throw. The defensive coordinator's got to change up his looks, maybe bring in the blitz, anything they can do to get this quarterback out of this rhythm.
Offense getting set. Second down play here. And the quarterback dropping back. And it's going to be incomplete. Defense had a great chance for the pick. Couldn't come up with it.
Pretty nice catch here, but a missed opportunity for an interception. Let's face it, a lot of these defenders, they've got it all. Speed, athleticism, but hands, sometimes a little questionable, as we saw here.
Fakes the handoff, looking to throw. Looking for a deep completion. And that's incomplete. They weren't afraid to let it fly, but it brings up a fourth down. And the Trojans will send their punt team onto the field. Timeout is called by the defense. That's their first of the half. And the punt team now on to kick it away. Did not get a hold of it. Not what the punter was hoping for. The returner is brought down. Gets a start on the next drive. The Texas State offense back on the field now. They punched it into the end zone the last time. Let's see if this defense has made some adjustments to stop them this time. They tackle him, but not before he makes the 45. A solid game.
Hey, whether it's been on the inside or bouncing things to the outside, this guy has shown you everything that he has to offer, and a big part of the reason why they're enjoying this nice lead.
One play moves the ball to the 45. It'll be first down. They'll try the ground game here with the running back.
But the defense coordinator this week all week telling us about gap integrity, not giving this running back any creases at all. Really sound defense on that play.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Keeping it on the ground here. Catch made, but the defense gobbles him up for just a short gain. Third down play coming up. Looking to throw. It's Lagway. Makes a quick grab. And look at the speed there. They finally bring him down, but it's a nice gain. Tackle made, but a strong arm throw by the senior quarterback. This line getting set up. It's a first down play. There's the snap. They'll set up to throw. Catch made inside the 10. Bring him down short of the goal line, but it's first and goal from the 2.
The defense is spread all over the field, creating some one-on-one matchups, and the quarterback makes them pay for it.
So 2 big plays in a row. The defense is reeling here. Now it's first and goal. The offense threatening, close to the goal line with a new set of downs. First and goal, they'll try to run it in. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
And I just love that this defense is not giving up on this first and goal. They attacked. They got through. They got penetration. Nice job of being able to keep them out of the end zone.
Trying for the touchdown. They'll test the left side. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Texas State.
I think we're starting to kind of see a theme here, Chris, today. That's his second touchdown. The offensive line doing their job, and he's doing an outstanding job of just reading the defense, finding the hole, and being able to pick up big yards and touchdowns.
And the point after is right down the middle. Here's the kickoff team now, set to boot this one away. And it's fielded. Can the returner make something happen here? And he's brought down at the 16. Would have been better off leaving it in the end zone for a touchback. And the USC offense is back out on the field. They're in a hole here before they have a chance to regroup at halftime. Let's see if they can cut into this big lead. Stop after a small gain. Now looking at 2nd and 9.
Man, that jet sweep action puts so much pressure on a defense. You get so locked in on the ball attacking you downhill. But when offenses sprinkle this kind of offense in, it stretches this defense out wide and can create some vertical seams for big plays.
So the offense getting set. This is not where you want to be against this defense. 3rd and long. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. And a short pitch and catch to the tight end. And the defense grabs him after the completion. He's just short of a first down.
Chris, great effort here by this defense to keep him short of the first down. Now they've got a tough decision to make here on this 4th down and short.
Here we go. The coach rolling the dice. 4th and 1 in his own territory. Here's the toss play. Runner heads outside. Fights through the tackler. Breaks loose at the 40. Brought down after a solid run by the senior.
Well, you can't criticize this coach for being too conservative, can you? This guy's going for it on 4th down deep in his own territory. You have to have the utmost confidence in your offense to be able to execute that. And in this case, they proved him right.
Catch made on the out route. And he'll make his way out of bounds after gaining decent yardage.
Well, that's exactly what you need to do as a receiver in these kind of situations near the end of the half. Get some positive yards, but also stopping the clock is just as important.
Quarterback looking to throw it on 2nd down. Pass is going to be incomplete. He was really lucky to avoid the pick there. So the offense takes the field in the final seconds of the half. Chance for just a couple more plays. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. Nice catch by the receiver along the sideline. And he's down right there, but it's enough for a first down. This time enough for one more play in the half. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. It's an out route, the catch made. That's a big gain before he goes out of bounds. It'll move the sticks, more than enough for a first down. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update. The Trojans will kick this away to begin the second half. Fielded in the end zone. It's Wood. Tackled at the 12. The coach wishes he'd left that one in the end zone. Here comes the Texas State offense back out there. This group has been clicking. They've really built momentum. And the defense make adjustments. Come up with a stop here. Play action here on first down. Looking to scramble. Choosing to just throw the ball away that time. Second down play now coming up.
Man, I like this play. I mean, not only is it the right play, throwing it away like that, but given that he had no other option, he just did what he's supposed to do to survive and get ready for this next down.
Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there.
This running back's had a big night, kind of night you dream about, but the defense finally steps up and gets to him behind the line of scrimmage.
Well, a serious challenge for this offense. You don't want to be in 3rd and long inside your own 20. How much of a risk will they take to try to pick up this first down? And he lofts it toward the sideline. He's got it on the left side for a big gain. Breaks into the clear. It's a sprint. Touchdown, Texas State. To stretch the lead, the route is on.
And that was almost the entire length of the field. What a play by this offense. A nice throw. Really, it's about the receiver making a catch and showing you what he can do with the ball after it.
And they knock through the PAT, so it's 28-3. Now they get set to kick it away. He's going to return it from near the goal line. To be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. And the Trojans offense is back out on the field. And the single back takes the handoff. He moves the ball across the 20 to the 22.
It's a good, solid game. 5 or 6 yards. Love to see that from the running game.
Second down after that run on the previous play. And the quarterback looking to make a play through the air. It's incomplete. That was caused by the defensive pressure. And now it brings up 3rd down.
How about the defense's effort here? You're dealing with one of the more athletic quarterbacks in the country. Anytime he scrambles, you better have 3 or 4 guys pursuing the football. They do a good job of affecting his rhythm by pressuring him to the whistle.
He's tackled short of the 30, but that's good enough for a first down.
This is why they're in the playoff, right? Not just the ability to throw the ball, but you get to a critical moment, a 3rd down, you trust that offensive line to come up with a first down, and they get it.
And the Trojans getting set on 1st and 10. It's a run to the left. The gain is 4, so it's 2nd and 6.
Nice solid run here by this back. Did a nice job of just kind of finding that lane, pick up some positive yards there on 1st and 10.
Second down play coming up. And there's the handoff. That's a nice tackle there by the senior.
You know, in the era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense has countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage and not give up big run plays.
He'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage.
Well, that shows you the trust they have in their offensive line in this running game. To get to a 3rd down, just trying to come up with a way to be able to keep this drive alive, keep hope alive that you can come back in this game. You rely on old reliable with that offensive line, and they come through for you.
It's good for a 3-yard gain, so 2nd and 7.
Nice job here of controlling the line of scrimmage by this offensive line. The back does what he needs to do to get positive yards on first down.
Oh, it's a reverse. They tackle him behind the line, a loss of 4.
Well, the backside rules for a defense against the run are to check for the cutback, the counter, or reverse. That time they stayed home and were in perfect position. They were able to stop that reverse in its track.
Drops back, needing a third down completion here. They'll try a pass here. Receiver makes the grab. They make the stop just short of the marker. It's going to be 4th down and inches to go.
Chris, give him some credit here. He's fighting to get to that first down, breaks the tackle, just comes up a little bit short of the first down.
The offense trailing here in the second half. This is a crucial 4th down try. He'll hand it off. Tackle made at the 41. That's first down yardage.
I can really appreciate this offensive coordinator not trying to just do something crazy. They're less than a foot away from the first down line. Just punch it in and pick up the first down. That's what they call here, and it works out perfectly.
From the shotgun, handoff inside. And the second effort there will earn him the first down.
Nothing better than an offense on first down to be able to pick up big positive yards like that. You can either keep giving it to the back, or it can set up play action and get the defense to come up to the line of scrimmage, and you can throw it over top of them.
Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off.
I'll take that every single time. Offensive line does a nice job up front. This back's vision and ability to get positive yards by lowering his pads on full display right there.
The game makes it 2nd and medium. Takes the handoff and tests the left side. Take it down, but not before he makes the first down.
Look, I realize on any play call, when it's properly executed, it can go to the house for a touchdown. But the runs that really make a game plan work are the ones where you get just what you need. And he barely got the first down, but he got it.
Takes the toss, testing the right side here. They've got him, but he picks up 8 yards. Sets up a nice 2nd and 2.
Well, much like what we saw in the first half, Chris, in his playoff game, no adjustments. Go right back to giving his running back the football. He's had a monster day and continues to get positive yards.
They'll toss it to the right side. They tackle him behind the line, a loss of 4.
Chris, that play just didn't have much of a chance at all from the snap. The quarterback hands this off, and there's nowhere to go. It's almost like the defense was anticipating the play call, and they put themselves in a position to come up with a nice tackle for a loss.
On 3rd down, he drops to throw. Intercepted, picked off by the defense. After a short return, he's tackled at the 18. What an enormous takeaway by this defense.
Well, this defense has been great the entire football game here. They knew they had a lot of pressure on them in the playoff. They stepped up and played well all game long, and now they get a critical interception here late in this game.
It's a shotgun run call. Just a small gain. Looking at 2nd and 9.
Chris, you know, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively. But I've been always impressed with defenses that really build their defense to play in space, still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
From the shotgun, here's an inside give. Defense stops him short of the first down marker, and that'll do it for the 3rd quarter of play. We begin the quarter with a crucial play. Offense setting up for this 3rd down.
Let's go.
He'll hand it off. He's not going to get the first down. It's 4th down now. They bring the punter onto the field now. And the fair catch signaled for and taken. Here comes the USC offense back on the field. That costly red zone interception the last time out. Let's see if they can recover from that error. And they finally stop him, but a decent gain that time.
I know this defense worked very hard at halftime to come up with answers on how to try to slow down this running back after the big first half, and he's already at it again.
Quarterback looking to pass here on second down. On the run here. Lets it go. Oh, the pass is picked off. He's got some room and some blockers here. Past the 10. Touchdown, Texas State. And the defense joins the party with a pick six.
Great job here by the defense coming up with yet another play. Boy, they are just pouring it on today, dominating in every phase.
But they'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. PAT is good as they build on this big lead. Here's the kickoff team. Let's see if they give the returner opportunity to bring this back. He's got it inside the 15. And the coverage team brings him down at the 26. And the USC offense is back out on the field. They're trying to recover from that last possession. They had things going, but then a pick six, a devastating play. They got to recover from that right now. Gets rid of it on the move. Receiver makes the catch. They make the tackle, but that pass creates a solid gain.
Well, here the defense decided to sit back and play zone, and that front didn't do a good job of pressuring the quarterback. He had the time to make the throw, and he put it on target.
He's found some room at the 45. Oh, and he breaks free. It's a foot race. Steps out of bounds after a huge pickup, but hang on. There is a penalty marker on the play. This one might be coming back. Important second down play coming up. And the quarterback drops back looking for an open man. He's moving out of the pocket now. Pass ball is incomplete, but there's a penalty marker, so let's check out that. So the head coach accepts the penalty, pushes the offense back a little bit. It's a 1st and 10 play coming up for the offense.
Here we go.
And he'll set up to throw. This pass is on target, caught. Tackle made after a nice pickup on the play.
Finally, good for them. They come up with a big play like this. Let's face it, offense has been at a premium for these guys. You wonder where plays like this have been all game long.
First down here for this offense.
Here we go.
Here's the snap, looking to throw. Oh, it's incomplete. That's a good job of the defender to break that up.
Some players just have a real knack for timing their jump, and that defender was able to get a big paw on the ball and bat it away.
Looking to throw again. This time, a completion. They get him down, but the game moves the ball to the 37.
You know, we talked this week with the offensive coordinator about what makes this receiver so special. He kept referring to his route running. Here's an example of that. Great route, enough separation to give the quarterback a nice lane to throw the football.
Eludes the rush. Trying to get the throw off. And that's just thrown away. I don't think he's going to get away with that. Yeah, here comes the flag. Offense getting set up. Here's second down. Here's the handoff. And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain. Third down play for this offense. There's the snap, and he's looking to throw. Looks over the middle, and that's complete. He stopped short of the marker, so it's fourth down now.
Defenses all around the country have got to do a better job of keeping an eye on these little guys from the slot. They can dismantle a defense with their speed and quickness in the open space.
Trying to create outside the pocket now. Tackle made at the 26. Good enough for a first down.
This is why I love the quarterbacks that can make things happen. Here you have an opportunity to try to create. Nothing's there. Play breaks down. Instead of just throwing it away, He sits back, sees nothing downfield, decides to be able to pick up the first down by himself. Impressive run to pick up the first, keep this drive moving.
It's incomplete. That was a dangerous pass to try on first down. Almost intercepted. Got lucky that time. He's back to throw again on second down. Looking to set up a screen pass here. The pickup is 9, so it sets up a 3rd and 1 now.
Screen plays are risky because the defense can get to the quarterback, and it also can be covered. Many times, the quarterback just throws it away. Here they get some positive yards.
Try and muscle for the first down. Tackle, but only after picking up a fresh set of downs.
You know, even though that these guys are facing a deficit, they're not just going all through the air. Love the fact that you're running the football, keeping this defense honest, not panicking by just throwing every single down. Now you got a new set of downs and a chance to keep moving the ball down the field.
On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Got him for a sack. A big play made them one of the senior leaders of this defense. 2nd down here. Time for one more play before the 2-minute warning. And that's the 2-minute warning here. This offense desperate to cut into this lead and then try to get the football back. We'll see if they can overcome the sack. 2nd and very long. And the quarterback finds the tight end for the completion. And they bring him down. That's a very solid gain, but still well short of the marker.
Hey, there's the execution that's been lacking most of this game, but they'll take it. You know, you try to do everything that you can to learn and try to build for the future. And at this point in the game, it's obviously over.
That's the 3rd pick tonight thrown by this QB. Going the other way, can they catch him? He's at the 50. At the 30. At the 20. The 10. Touchdown, Texas State. And the defense adds 6 with the interception return. And the interception taken to the house, a pick 6, potential game-changing play there.
Man, nothing gets a defense, and especially a defensive coordinator, more fired up than a pick 6. And let's not forget, give credit to some of those other defenders for making some key blocks to spring that touchdown loose.
Turner looking to make a play here. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. And the Trojans offense is back out on the field. This has been a long afternoon for this offense. All that's left, try to get some consolation points here. He'll throw it now. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. Tackle made at the 37. That's a solid gain.
Well, the receiver does all the work here, man. That is easy living for this quarterback. Really good footwork by the receiver. Gets the separation. And at that point, it's just pitch and catch for the quarterback.
And he's intercepted for the 4th time tonight. Big takeaway. Now looking for a big return. That's a pick and a long return before finally being taken down.
Oh, you feel terrible for this quarterback. He's played well all year. He's trying to make a play, trying to force it into coverage because they need points at this point in the game to try to advance into the next round of the playoffs. Puts it into coverage, and that's probably going to do it.
Got space, looking to score. Touchdown, Texas State. Stretching the lead. This one is getting ugly. It's an easy job for the play caller, right, Kirk? They can't stop the running back, feed him the ball, scores again.
Yeah, I came into this game really thinking we'd see more from this quarterback and all these wide receivers that they have, but instead, it has been the back. And as a smart play caller, you just keep going back to the guy with the hot hand.
The kickoff team on the field now as they get set to send this one away. He's going to bring it out of the end zone from a couple yards deep. He'll be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. And here comes the USC offense back on the field. This thing is so out of hand. All you can do now is play for a little shred of pride. A pop pass on the jet sweep. It'll be smothered right at the line for no gain.
This is a great job of being prepared by this defense, almost anticipating this play. They're in position to bring him down for a loss.
What's the play call here on second down for this offense?
Terrier.
From the gun, he looks for an open man. Trying to extend the play. Quarterback looking to scramble. That's a nice tackle there by the senior. They come to the line, a long way to go for the first down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. Drops back, looking to throw for it on third down. They give the running back a touch in the pass game. Catch made over the middle. They bring him down, but he was fast enough to get that first down yardage. And the Trojans come to the line to start a fresh set of downs. That's the wide receiver coming in motion now. Quick pass. Here comes a jet sweep. They make the stop, but not before a solid gain that time. First down play call coming up. How aggressive will it be? Quarterback drops back, probing the secondary. Makes the grab. It's Jordan. They stop the receiver, but that's a solid gain on that play. Of course, in the playoffs, it's survive and advance. This is a crucial W. Great performance, but now the stage gets even bigger. The challenges will continue going forward.
Yeah, more and more pressure will grow as this team continues to win football games. But you and I have been around this team all year long. So impressed with the emotions and how they're able to contain themselves, stay focused on the task at hand. They did that again today. They advance. Cannot wait to watch and see what they can do next week.
And Welcome, everyone, to Arlington, Texas at AT&T Stadium, site of this year's Goodyear Cotton Bowl, part, of course, of the college football playoff. We've reached the semifinal stage, one last hurdle to clear before the national championship game. And we'll find out here today which side has the toughness and the depth to keep driving toward that ultimate goal, the chance to raise that gold trophy over their heads. As we'll see the number 4 seed in this playoff, the Texas State Bobcats, taking on the top-seeded team in the playoff, the Michigan State Spartans. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler, joined by Kirk Herbstreit. It's been a tremendous college football playoff so far, and it's down to this, the semifinals. Which team will head on to the national championship game? Kickoff team out there. We are about to get cranked up with a semifinal collision. He's going to bring this out a few yards deep in the end zone. Tackle at the 13. Not great field position to start the drive. Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down. Here's the handoff on a counter. Tackle made out of the 24-yard line. Nice play.
Boy, good, tough running there by the Michigan State running back. And Michigan State over the years has had great offensive line play, ability to open up holes, and good, tough runners like we're seeing today.
They're going to run the option. The gain is 3 yards. Brings up a second down and 7.
Well, anytime you use your quarterback as a runner, the goal is obviously to hit some big plays. You've got to be careful of letting your quarterback take too many big hits. Not only can he get tired, he can also start to fumble the football.
So a very makeable third down for the offense from the 29. Quarterback pre-snap adjustments now for this defense. Quarterback in the shotgun here on third down. He's got it for a big gain. They bring him down, but an explosive play by this offense. Big gain.
Oh, the defense. They get this offense to a third down early in the game, a chance to get him off the field, but instead this quarterback shows you why they've had such a great year with a conversion.
Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. And the Spartans are on the move here. And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. Able to fight for a decent gain here in that running play. Second down after that run on the previous play. It's a quick grab. Tackle made after the completion.
And there's the tight end who shows off his hands.
Offense been in reverse here. Now a long way to go to convert this third down. Drop him back. We're going to throw for the first down. From the pocket, delivers over the middle. The defense stops him short of the marker, so it's fourth down coming up. So on their first possession of the game, the offense stays on the field, and they'll go for it. And the quarterback tucks it and takes off as a design run. Takes the football inside the 30, and that's a first down.
It makes sense going for it here. Kind of in that no man's land, depending on how much faith you have in your kicker. And if you don't get it, your opponent still has a ways to go. Now you pick it up and you can go get a touchdown.
Trying to flex the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. They test the middle of the defense, but get nothing.
Chris, textbook job by the defense surrounding the runner and preventing that play from being bounced to the outside.
This will be the 9th play on the drive. They'll run the option. They'll toss it to the back. Oh, and he's in. Will he score here? And he takes it all the way to the end zone. Touchdown, Spartans. You come out in the playoff game, Kirk, no signs of rust for the offense immediately.
Yeah, no jitters at all. After the layoff, I wondered how they might be able to come out and communicate and actually just the rhythm to the offense. But they did not hesitate. They set the tone early. Now they got themselves a lead.
Now the kickoff team is out on the field. And he takes this from inside the 5. Solid job by the coverage team. They bring him down at the 16. First down play call. How aggressive will it be? Handoff heading left. Tackle behind the line. It's a loss of 2. So behind the 6, second and long from their 14. They'll ride the back again here. Fights off a defender. Finding some room at the 25. Oh, just runs through a man. A mismatch. Steps out of bounds, but not before a huge gain on the ground.
How about setting the edge there on the right side of that offensive line? I wouldn't be surprised if they keep going back to the well, pounding it behind that right guard and right tackle and tight end, seeing what additional damage they can do.
Only a small gain. Now looking at 2nd and 9. No huddle now for the offense. Moving the receiver around pre-snap. Same tailback, another carry. They've got him, but not before a solid gain on the ground there. The offense will line up. Chance for a couple more plays before the end of the quarter. On 3rd and short, they try to pick it up on the ground. Brought down to the 27. It's a first down. This offense really threatening now. A running play gives the offense a fresh set of downs. There's the handoff. The gain good for just a few yards. The defense swarming to the football.
Well, I thought he might shake free there. He's able to break one tackle, but give credit to the secondary. Good job of coming up and run support.
Here's the 2nd down play. Tailback with another carry. Defense makes the tackle on the ball carrier.
Well, Chris, this is going to set up a big 3rd down now for this offense. They're down early in the game with all the hype and the pressure on a playoff game. You don't want to dig yourselves too big of a hole. They got to keep this drive alive, so they need to convert right here.
They're backed up here, trying to make something happen on 3rd and long. Linebackers trying to confuse this offense now. They flip it to him on the jet sweep. And he went backwards after the catch. That'll set up a 4th down now.
How about this? The offense gets the ball to one of their playmakers out in space, but the defense, the athletic ability on that side of the ball does a good job of bringing him down short of the 1st down.
The offense is out there to go for it on 4th down and 14. Dropping back, it's Lagway. And he'll lost it to the end zone. Can't connect in the long throw, incomplete, a 4th down stop.
Chris, I like the call here going for it on fourth down, but the receiver has got to do a better job of knowing exactly where that first down marker is and run that route a yard or two beyond the sticks to be able to give yourself a chance to pick up the first down. Instead, the defense comes up with a stop and they get the ball back.
Nice play to start the drive. We're near midfield here for 1st and 10. Here's the snap. Looking to throw here. Grab down the middle. It's Brown. It's a big gain across midfield down inside the 35.
Good job up front here by this offensive line to protect the Michigan State quarterback and give him time to make an accurate throw for the first down. And boy, over the years, especially recently, they've had great quarterback play. Connor Cook, 3 years of starting, outstanding performances by his Michigan State offenses. Kirk Cousins, we saw what he could do when he was at East Lansing and the job he's now doing in the NFL. Even going back to Drew Stanton, who was more of a dual threat guy. Spartans have had really good quarterback play.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Didn't quite get the playoff in time. It'll be delay of game. Quarterback unaware of the play clock. That'll cost them 5. Getting set. Here's second down. Quarterback checks the defensive look, makes some adjustments. They look to throw it here on second down. The freshman's able to get home with a sack.
Nothing is more gratifying for a defense to be able to sit back and play zone and still get pressure on the quarterback with your defensive front.
That sack makes it third down. Removes the 2-minute warning. We'll have to see if the offense can build on this lead before the break. Defense are going to keep the pressure up on this third down. From the shotgun, drops back looking for an open man. And he lofts it toward the left sideline. And it's incomplete. They let it fly on third down, but now it brings up fourth.
Well, Chris, the offense takes a shot downfield, and this defender does a great job of making a play on the ball. Not only that, he tips that ball up into the air. Good chance for the defense to come up with an interception there.
It's fourth down and a long way to go, but they're going to go for it. Quarterback looking to connect with the receiver here. Wow, back-to-back deep shots. Oh, it's picked off. What a play. And that's a solid return after the interception.
He didn't really seem to feel like he had anybody open. He just puts it up in the air, and the defense says, thank you, we'll take it.
Here comes the Bobcats offense back out there. Well, it's been an entertaining first half. Not much time remaining to cut into this lead. Defense is coming after him. Extending the play now. And a big gain before he goes out of bounds. The offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs.
Love the aggressive mindset from the play caller here on first down. Take a shot downfield. One thing is, they're all covered. Nobody's open. He gets flushed out of the pocket, decides to run towards the boundary and gets out of bounds, and a good gain and a first down.
Here's a 1st and 10 play. Using the ground game here. Tailback has the handoff. Brought down, but crosses midfield to the 46. Fresh set of downs. It's 1st and 10. Offense will keep it on the ground here. Breaking free at the 35. They bring him down, but that gain moves the ball all the way to the 31. 1st and 10 now for the offense. They'll try the right here. Fights through a tackle. That's a nice wrap up there by the junior.
Hat on a hat up front. Good job opening up the holes. Anytime you can get positive yards on first down, that's a win.
Second down after that previous play. We'll go with the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. Defense gets him down, but they'll take the gain on that play. They get to the line in a hurry here for this third down. They'll try to run for the first down. Gain moves the ball to the 21 and a fresh set of downs. They move the 6. They'll hurry to the line here on first down now. They're going to run it here. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. Timeout is called to duck strategy late in this close game with halftime approaching. They don't block the defensive end and show some quickness, Kirk, getting around the edge that time.
Yeah, this guy's usually getting around the edge to put pressure on the quarterback, but he reminds everybody here that this guy's a complete package. Not only can he pressure the quarterback, but also he is very, very talented and shows you the physicality he has against the run as well.
Offense walks to the line for play number 7 of the drive. Some confusion on the snap count. A false start cost them 5 yards. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. Offense getting set. It's second down. Back to pass. It's Lagway. Oh, and it's picked off. He went up high to grab that football. Going the other way. Can they stop him?
It's horrible.
And the defensive back is able to go up and make a nice play on the interception.
So a little under 30 seconds to go in the half. We'll see how they play this here on 1st and 10. Quarterback appears to be changing the play. First play of the drive, looking to throw the football. Catch hauled in here over the middle.
Quarterback looks downfield to make this throw. He wants to be able to get the ball to be able to pick up enough yards for a first down. But instead, he gets the ball at least underneath to the drag route and gets some positive yards.
And a quick timeout call by the offense after the play. The offense looking to be efficient here. Not much time remaining before the end of the half. Looking to pass here on second down. He's escaping the pocket now. On the move here, trying to hit a deep shot. And that one's picked off. What a play. Can he take it all the way? Tackle after the pick, and that'll do it for the first half of play. Meadows going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it down to Kevin Connors with our halftime update. The Spartans will kick this away to begin the second half. Bringing it out. It's Wood. Tackle made at the 29, so it picks up about 4 yards by bringing it out of the end zone. The Texas State offense back on the field now. And they'll start the third quarter here on the ground. They tackled him right at the 35-yard line.
Great job by the offensive line here, opening up some holes and giving the running back room to run on first down. Plays like this can open up the playbook for the play caller, allow him to make that defense think, are they going to run? Maybe play action, maybe throw the ball downfield.
Stop right there at the line, no gain.
Well, the defensive line does their job eating up those double teams, freeing up the backers to make the play.
Offense looking to keep the drive alive. It's third down. Back to throw. It's Lagway. He's moving out of the pocket. He's going to pull it down and run. Ball carrier heads out of bounds, but the pickup was good enough to move the chains. First down.
Boy, this defense, everything you want from them they do here except contain the quarterback. Nobody's open downfield. They pressure the quarterback. The only problem is they can't keep him short of the first down marker.
On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Deep shot caught inside the 15. They bring him down, but the game sets up the offense. 1st and goal from the 10.
That is great arm strength and accuracy by this quarterback. And let's not forget the wide receiver's job of bringing it in for that big gain.
Still searching for their first touchdown of the game, but on the move now. It's 1st and 10. Ball handed off. And they finally bring him down at the 5. Offense really threatening now.
You know, a lot of people feel running backs with elite speed shy away from contact. But that wasn't the case there. Instead of running around the defender, this back elected to run right through him.
All right, it's 2nd down and goal now for this offense. Here's the handoff, testing the middle. And he's tackled down at the 4-yard line. Defense getting pushed back. Still looking to put something on the scoreboard. They break the huddle on 3rd and goal. Tailback takes the handoff again. And the defense brings him down. So a yard away from the end zone. The offense will go for it here on 4th down. And they're trying to punch it in here. Fights his way in for the score. Touchdown, Texas State.
Chris, I love this throwback approach by this offensive coordinator. 4th down and goal? What the heck? Get behind this offensive line. Trust that they're going to win that surge up front and give the ball to the back for the touchdown.
PAT is good. They slammed into the kicker, and penalty markers are down. Kickoff team has come on the field now to send this one away. And this won't be returnable out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. Big guys up front lined up. It's 1st down. Look him out throwing here to start the drive. Wow, a 3rd pick tonight by the QB. And he's got some open field ahead. Not just the pick, but a big return sets up the offense in good position.
Well, this guy obviously did what he needed to do to get himself ready for this game. It's a favorable matchup. He's got a lot of confidence. He's already come up with 2 interceptions in this game alone. Locked in on what he needs to do to be in position and making plays for this defense.
They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Well, the back just had nowhere to go. How about the defensive line? They eat up all the blocks up front, freeing those linebackers up to be able to make the play. Just a bad play all around for this offense.
So off the loss, it's 2nd and goal from the 8. Trying to find the end zone off the right side. Ball carrier brought down at the 4. Offense in great scoring position here.
It's a nice play by this defense, and now you're thinking about 3rd down and goal from around the 5-yard line. You got a real shot to come up with a stop here, whether they run it or throw it. You get a stop here, and maybe hold them to 3 points.
He moves the ball to the 4. It's 3rd down and goal. Keep it on the ground. There's the handoff. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. It's 4th and goal from the 5, but no field goal attempt. Go for it. To throw, it's Lagway. Running out of time in the pocket. And it's incomplete. He was hit as he threw. Great defensive play on 4th down.
Chris, what a great job here by this defense on this 4th down play. They knew exactly where to come up with that stop to get the turnover on downs, and they did it.
Michigan State offense is back out on the field. And on the carry, he's heading left.
Hey, listen, you don't always have to have big plays to be successful. It's a nice, solid gain here. Keeps you on schedule, and you get ready for that next play.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Handoff to the back. They get him down. The gain is to about the 12.
Well, I feel like they called that knowing chances are they're not going to hit a home run. But look at this. Put themselves in a perfect third down situation. It's much more manageable. Now we'll see if they can convert.
Interesting play call here. Third and short inside their own 20. They want to get this drive going, or a punt could give the opponents excellent field position. The offense goes 5 wide, empty backfield. Quarterback making some changes at the line. They're going to throw for it on third and short. Another interception. Wow, that's his 4th tonight. And he's going to score on the pick 6. Touchdown, Texas State. Well, the takeaway and the touchdown, that is just a dream play for any defender, Kurt.
Well, let's start with the interception. I just love the fact that he got his eyes turned around, found the football, and then has the athletic ability to be able to secure it. Then he goes back to high school running back days and shows him what he can do with the ball in his hands and takes it all the way back for a touchdown. Beautiful thing.
He's going to bring it out from his own end zone. And the coverage team able to bring him down. And the Michigan State offense is back out on the field. It'll be interesting to see if this quarterback can bounce back. He threw a pick 6 in the last possession. First down, looking to throw the ball. Quarterback escapes the pocket and takes off. And it's incomplete on the throwaway. Didn't find anybody open. Brings up a second down now. After the incompletion on first down, looking to throw it again. Here's a wide-open receiver, complete. That's a big hit at the end, but keeping a fresh set of downs. And the Spartans will crank up the tempo.
Good job up front here by this offensive line to give this quarterback enough time to be able to make the right read and throw. And over the years, Chris, Michigan State, that signal caller always seems to be efficient and smart and accurate. We're seeing that again today.
Second down after the incompletion. Again, thrown out of the RPO, and it's complete. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain, more than enough to pick up a first down. And the Spartans are moving quickly down the field. First down, looking to throw the football. Makes a quick catch. Defense able to bring him down to wrap up the third quarter of play. So here we go, first play of the quarter. The offense has a first down. From the shotgun, he's probing the secondary. Receiver makes the grab.
Well, we just continue to see this defense make great plays, especially with their tackling. And the awareness to understand we're in the fourth quarter, you're trying to keep this offense in bounds so they keep that clock moving.
Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. On the run, he'll let it go. Easy throw to a wide-open receiver downfield. And he's brought down at the 1-yard line. What a play on the completion. Great chance of the offense to tie the game. First and goal.
6-9-1, Gators
They'll try to run this one in. Muscles across the goal line. Touchdown, Michigan State. Sam Van Cunningham, Bo Jackson. That's a play that legendary running backs have made.
And let's not forget Herschel Walker. Yeah, it's right. You're thinking of old school running backs. It's very rare to see backs go up and over at the goal line. It's refreshing. Nice to see.
Now they line up to kick the extra point. And that PAT gives us a tie ball game here in the final quarter. Kickoff team on the field getting set now. Fielded in the end zone. It's Wood. Tackled at the 14. Not very good field position to start here. Comes the Texas State offense back out there. The last possession, they were stopped on a 4th down try. Can they get something going here? A pop pass on the jet sweep. Brought down after a 7-yard gain, so it's 2nd and 3.
Boy, I'm a big fan of that jet sweep motion like that. It really forces a defense to stretch them out horizontally and can create some vertical seams for this offense. They got some positive yards. Didn't quite get the first down, but I'll tell you what they've done. Planted a seed on this defense, and they better defend this style of play moving forward.
Breaking free at the 35. Breaks clear. End zone ahead. Inside the 10. Touchdown, Texas State. They jump in front here in the 4th.
What a touchdown. Anytime you see a play go for that many yards, everything has to come together. The offensive line did their job, the running back's vision and instincts and speed, and the play caller setting up the perfect personnel group, formation, and play call. It all came together, and they get the big score.
Kickoff team is on the field to boot this one away. And he's going to bring this out from a couple of yards deep in the end zone. Tackled at the 14. Not very good field position to start here. And the Michigan State offense is back out on the field. The last possession was a passing game clinic. They moved it right down for a touchdown. Can they keep it going? Quarterback escapes the pocket. Using his legs here. And he heads out of bounds after a nice pickup on the run.
That's what I love about this guy. Just getting good positive yards here and continue to just keep this drive alive.
Now it's 2nd down here. Looks like the QB is changing the play at the line. Second down, we're going to throw it. Short connection to the tight end here. And he'll pick up the first down, stopped at the 27. The Spartans hustle to the line to run the hurry up.
Well, this is called settling down in his own defense, just kind of finding that soft spot. So not only does this tight end show that he's got great athletic ability and great size, here he shows that he understands coverage by sitting down in that hole, giving the quarterback a nice target, able to pick up that first down.
Looks downfield and connects with a wide-open wide receiver. Rips off a big gain. Finally tackled at the 46.
What a pitch and catch by the quarterback and receiver for a big gain for this offense.
Early movement there will cost the offense 5 yards. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. Penalty makes it 1st and long. And he drops back in the gun. Moves to his left now, escaping the pocket. And he slings this pass over the middle. And that deep shot is caught for a big gain. This could be a dramatic finish, marching toward a tying touchdown. It's 1st and 10. From inside the red zone, they're looking to throw. Quarterback leaves the pocket on the move now. He's got it right near the end zone. And he scores! Touchdown, Sparty.
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath, just like this. And when he catches a football, he is so dangerous after the catch. This one leads him into the end zone for the 6 points.
Offense is out there. They're going to go for 2 here. Here's the snap. Offense looking to throw the ball. Oh, the quick throw falls incomplete.
Man, Chris, I just don't know. Here we are in the 4th quarter. You're down by 1. The extra point ties the game. I guess they decided to try to take the lead by going for 2, but they miss it, and now they're still down by 1. I don't like the call.
Bringing it out. It's Wood. Tackled at the 14. Not very good field position to start here. Here comes the Bobcats offense back out there. They'll work the clock here with the running game. Was wrapped up nicely there by the freshman.
Well, this is definitely not the time to get cute as an offense and as a play caller. This defense is thirsty for any kind of big play at all to try to create a turnover. So just keep it on the ground and play smart.
And they'll keep it on the ground. Running back has the handoff. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there. We head now to the 2-minute warning as this offense tries to bleed out the clock and secure this win. This is a big 3rd down play coming up. If they can get the stop, you have to believe we'd see a timeout. Dropping back. It's Lagway. He's going for a big play downfield. This one is broken up and falls incomplete.
Chris, I just don't know about this call. I like the aggressive approach, but at this point, late in the game, playing with the lead, 3rd down and long, maybe you run the ball. You know, work that clock. Continue to think about the big picture. Now you're facing 4th down and long, and I think you got to punt it away and hope the defense can secure a victory.
Leading here late in the game, they'll keep the offense on the field, trying to keep possession and stretch the lead. Fourth down, look at a throw for it. Oh, and it's incomplete, and the drive ends right there.
I mean, I hate to second guess here, but why in the world with this lead wouldn't you just punt the ball away and allow your defense to ice this football game? This now gives this offense great field position and a chance to really take advantage of it.
And the Michigan State offense is back out on the field. The passing game was clicking beautifully in the last drive, right down for a touchdown. Let's see if they can do it again. Defense spends their 2nd timeout to try to regroup. Coming to the line on 2nd down, this is important. They want to avoid a 3rd and long. Went back in the backfield and did get the carry. Not much on that play, brought down short. And now the defense will call a timeout before this critical down, just to get everybody on the same page. So here we go, 3rd down in the red zone, the kind of play that decides football games. quickly.
I love that big target on third down. He's got great athletic ability, but it's his size that creates such a matchup advantage. And when you get to third down, just put it up in the air and let him come down with it.
First and goal, a chance to claim the lead here in the final quarter. On the ground, trying to power toward the goal line.
I love that this defense is still fighting and still
Good game,
attacking.
Cost.
They're defending a first and goal.
I had to go for it. I said good game. I had to go for it. I couldn't. I shouldn't have played the game. I shouldn't have played it because you watch. That's why you don't play back-to-back games, though. I told myself don't play because you watched me play. I ain't seen you play. Like, so I'm all out of whack. You had your whole roster going ready for my first drive. You should have went up 14-0. You threw that pick, but I shouldn't have played. That's on me. I shouldn't have played. No, I just shouldn't have played. You don't play back-to-back games.
Offense will take a timeout here.
You don't.
30 seconds remaining.
You don't play back-to-back games. That's on me. I let everybody talking about they playing. I knew something told me don't play. That's why I put that on there. But that's fine. I ain't tripping. It was a good game. I thought you was gonna blow me out for a minute there.
Second down and goal.
But yeah, I mean, for my left tackle to let that happen on that drive was horrible, dude. On that last play right there, that was my 94 overall left tackle that game right there.
One more time, let him make it a hat trick.
Here we go. One of the biggest moments of the game so far. The field goal unit out.
No, that 4th and 11 that I went for. Yo, defensive end ran right past him.
Oh, looks like the defense jumped offside there. If that's the case, this will be a first down. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage.
Good game, though. Good game. Long as it wasn't loose. Long as it wasn't loose. Long as it wasn't loose.
A chance for this kicker to be a hero and win the game in the final seconds. The field goal is good. And with that, they
my defense just was not playing to my liking. So I had to go for it. I had to.
Prevent a big return here in the final seconds. Returner decides to fair catch this.
Shoot, ain't nothing I could do. Ain't no formation for this. No formation for this.
Offense will need some big plays to get into field goal range. The clock, a huge factor here. To the air, it's Lagway. Time is running out. They'll take a deep shot. One last pass and that ball is incomplete, and that will wrap up this game. That's a great performance in a pressure moment, but now the job gets even more exciting, even bigger as they go on to the national championship game and play for that trophy.
And this is a new era. I mean, think about the weeks, the amount of games that these guys have been able to play, and to be able to accomplish this, to get to the national championship, that says everything about the endurance of this football team, both